Shalom.
Hey guys, and welcome to Prime U. And this episode, we're
Episode
back.
2!
Yeah, episode 2, bro. Although there was Prime U years ago, this is
This is
episode
the
2 of the
reboot.
new.
Um,
Sorry,
just
go
want to
ahead.
say, can we all just rejoice that our good friend and my dear colleague Jack has not been killed, despite malicious rumours started by Connor Farley.
Well, no, I was going to address this. I did see that video Joe did, and I have to say it was quite heartfelt. He thought I passed away. Uh, on a serious note, I did have a burglary there on the 17th of June, and it's under police investigation, and I will say I wasn't doing well. I was in the hospital there for a little while, but I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go into further details. But something about this George Back guy. Well, let's say he was involved in somehow, but I can't really go into details really because there's a police investigation at the moment, and this could go to court. Um, but yeah, today we're talking about Doctor Who, a subject that we all know about, us crazy lunatics in this mad Whovian community. Yeah, I mean, Doctor Who, I mean, we all know the history of it. Started in 63, ended in 89, and then it came back 20 years ago with the new series. And yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been keeping up with it that much recently. But I've seen like the odd clip.
And then it ended in 2025.
But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, Louis, if you wanted to explain it, basically, it looks like Doctor Who's cancelled then or on hiatus for at least 6 years. So
No,
that's been confirmed then.
pretty much the editor of Doctor Who magazine said it was going to be off air at least till 2032.
Yeah,
Which I don't think's a bad thing. I think it's probably the best thing for the show. I think it needs to have that rest point. I don't know about you, but I think it should be new writers now that take over. What do you feel, Jack? Or do you not really care enough?
sorry, I just kept getting a phone call there, so it was sort of messing up the audio. Didn't really hear what you were saying.
Oh my! See, this is what I'm getting pissed off at. George back constantly harassing you because he leaked your phone number. But keep him, bud. You're a strong guy. No, what I said was I think it's probably good that Doctor Who's being sidelined for 5 years. Get new writers in.
Yeah, I mean, as for my opinion on whether it's going on a hiatus or not, to be honest, I saw this coming years ago because I mean, I've got Eccleston here as my avatar, and Eccleston, I think for me, is probably my favorite Doctor just because he got me into the show. I tuned in towards the very end of series one. I watched Boomtown, and then
Eccleston was the worst Doctor.
what? Sorry.
You always used to say Eccleston was the worst Doctor and that Whittaker was your favourite. You're a sellout.
Yeah. No, I always say Colin Baker was the worst, and I used to say Tom Baker was my favorite. But I think, honestly, looking back at it now, I think Eccleston, and I think for a lot of people, their first Doctor is their favorite. Like, or the one. Well, even if they're not their favorite, they're the one that got them into the show. But Eccleston's always sort of been, at least in my top five, top six, and I've stayed consistent on that. But for me, I think
Go on, fans of this show, because there's so many fans of Prime U right now. What is your top 6 Doctor Who ranking? Eccleston's number 1, you said.
yeah, Eccleston's number 1. Then maybe
Tom
maybe
Baker.
maybe William Hartnell. I'd say William Hartnell.
Oh, my. Did you really hope Tom Baker gets cancer and dies? I know you said that off air.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No, but you did say it off air.
Didn't. Louis just
Oh,
winding up
no,
again.
I'm
No, I know
getting you
you're
confused.
joking. Yeah.
I'm getting you
Uh,
confused with Farley.
well, I mean, I wouldn't wish death on anyone, but no, but I
That's a
mean,
come on.
well, I mean, my opinion sort of changes on like whatever doctor I'm watching at the moment. So for a while it would be like Patrick Troughton, and then it would be Tom Baker, obviously. But then but William Hartnell, I think, is great. I like the more serious doctors like John Pertwee, Eccleston, Hartnell. Um, I mean, the funny ones can be good, but at the same time, like some of the funny, like humor stuff, like really does get like tired. Like I kind of think when Doctor Who's too comedic, it becomes like pantomime and cheesy, and sort of like yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why if the show is going on hiatus, or no,
You
you
just
go
hate
ahead. Sorry.
faggot. No, I was going to say you just hate faggot as well.
No, I don't. Don't hate gay people, but
You hate
no,
fags.
no. But I mean, on a serious note, what do you think of Doctor Who going on possible hiatus then for 2032? If that is the case.
I think it's probably for the best. I think it had 20 years. It's a good run. But the show has um, how do I word it? It's kind of eating itself. If it's a cake, it's eating itself. It's kind of used up everything it could, and it's just constantly trying to rewrite canon and rewrite that. We just want new adventures with a doctor, a companion, and some cool aliens. Yeah, have some returning villains and stuff, but we want new stuff, not just the same all the time. So yeah, rewrite it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both agree that the sort of beginning of the new series, kind of like declining, was really when Moffat took over. Because I remember like you watching the 11th hour, and I was excited for it initially, like new Doctor, new era, and seeing that. I mean, I remember they kept playing that footage all the time on TV of like the TARDIS crashing, and I remember thinking, oh, this is going to be like fresh start, new era. Moffat, he wrote some of the best sort of like dark stories previously, like Empty Child, Doctor Dances, Girl in the Fireplace, which I really loved at the time, but I think it is slightly overrated. Blink, which I thought was great, and then he wrote Science Library, Force of the Dead. So at the time, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be like the new sort of like Philip Hinchcliffe era, or like sort of dark era, serious Doctor Who. It's going to be like a new sort of like renaissance for the series. And then I remember watching 11th Hour, and you had the fish fingers and custard making Doctor Who into this sort of fairy tale, and Matt Smith just being annoying as heck, like saying, "Oh, who the man?" And it was just a nothing episode. It was just him,
Capricoso.
yeah. But like it was just him farting about for an hour doing fuck all, and like everybody says it's like the best news story for like a doctor. It's like, are you kidding me? What, better than Spearhead from Space? Better than Power of the Daleks? I
Oh,
mean, I know that's lost, but
um,
better than
Matrix said, "Can you send him a link?"
oh, Joe wants a link. Uh, well, do you what's his name on Instagram? I can add him in.
Joseph J. Capricoso.
Right. Okay.
Or send me a link, and oh, actually, I've got the link already. You talk about Matt Smith, and I'll do that.
Yeah, but no, I think the new series for me, like when Moffat took over, that was really the beginning of the end. And I remember you telling me, Louis, you like got rid of all your Doctor Who stuff, or you burnt it at the time because the 11th hour was that shit. And I agree. I mean, series five for me, like I reviewed all of Doctor Who up until like I think about series nine of Capaldi, and for me, really, the Matt Smith era was just, for the most part, it was awful. I mean, looking back, it was a mixed bag. There was like some good stuff in there and some bad stuff, but it wasn't as consistently good as the RTD era. And then I thought, with Capaldi, it was like a sort of second renaissance kind of for the new series. I mean, I know a lot of people bash series eight and nine, but I mean, it's particularly nine. But looking back at series eight, nine, and 10, I think they're both, all three of those series are pretty strong. I mean, yes, there are like some bad stories in them, but for the most part, I thought Capaldi, it was going to that sort of darker place that I wanted originally under Moffat. And I heard originally he wanted to make it sort of darker, but the BBC and things like that like sort of prevented him from doing that, and he wanted Capaldi initially instead of Matt Smith, um, but yeah, uh, but I mean, do you want to say anything, Louis, or because I don't want to make the whole show about me. But anyway, well, Louis away there for a minute. But yeah, no, I thought Series 5 was just pretty weak. Some of those stories in there, you know, Rory dying all the time. Um, you know, I don't think Series 5 is anywhere near as good as people make out. For me, the best of the new series is Series 4 and Series 1. But
Hello?
yeah, hey.
Fuck you, bro. I said hello twice and you said I'm gone.
Oh no, bro, I didn't hear you. Your audio must have cut out, bro.
Pretty much, I would say Jack McColon is a piece of fucking shit. No, I agree with him. I think Series 1 and Series 4 is the best. 2 and 3 are also really good. 5's meh. 6 is mixed bag. 7 was awful. 8 was good. 9 was shit. And 10 was good. 11 was awful. 12 was okay. 13 was okay. And then 14 was vile. And 15 was cancerous. But
Oh, we forgot to mention the best series of them all, Series 6, which is probably the worst, I think, of the Moffat era. I know a lot of people say 9 is. 9 is.
Series 6 is better than anything of the new era and anything that the Chris Chibnall era did.
Yeah, well, I can't really comment on the Chris Chibnall era because I just bowed out when they made the Doctor a woman. And I know people are going to say, oh, sexist and all that. But no, it was just the fact that, my problem with the new series was, and I know I'm being that annoying Doctor Who fan that everybody complains about, but with Moffat, when RTD took it over in 2005, like um, he continued on, the continuity from the classic series for the most part, and when Moffat took over, he just kept changing the rules, and fair enough if you want to change the rules, but they didn't even stick to the new rules that they established, and then all the world building goes out the window, and that's what kind of made it unwatchable for me. It's just like, and the
I
concept.
agree.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
agree.
Sorry.
No. What's the point of going, oh, Big Ben, like, what's that episode called? The Christmas Invasion, where it's like, oh, you're being seen now in the out of universe, like the universe is seeing you as a human race. It's like 4 seasons later. Oh, it doesn't matter anymore because no one's coming to see us. Ha ha ha! The universe has been rebooted. Yeah, that's really a lame way of getting out of that.
Yeah, and the thing is, as well, is like it just became too PC as well. Like, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, having represent like Captain Jack was a great character in Series 1, and all these different characters, and like Martha Jones and stuff like that. But what made those characters interesting was wasn't the only thing about their personality. It's like, yeah, Captain Jack was bisexual or gay, whatever, but like, he was also like an interesting character. And the same in Martha, like she was black, but she wasn't saying I'm black every 2 episodes or whatever. Like with what's her name, with Bill Potts. I mean, I
So,
quite like the character of Bill Potts, but it got a bit annoying like in every episode. Really. Sorry.
no, I just remember when she was talking about it. It's like Bill Potts is
Oh yeah.
a lesbian.
No, but I mean, I like the character of Bill Potts, but like it was in almost every episode she had to keep reminding the audience that she's like lesbian. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's like you're lesbian, like big whoop. Like is that the only thing about your character? It's like you could be like, a lesbian and like be a total piece of shit. You could be a lesbian and be like the greatest person in the world. It's how the character's written. It's the same with like, any character. There's like characters in Doctor Who or any TV show that they're like, they're straight or they're bi or whatever they are, or they have no sexuality. It's how they're written. If you just make it all about their sexuality or whatever it is, then it just sort of became preaching to the audience, and I think that's one of the reasons why people started tuning out as well. Is that, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but like just like it just, I mean, did it ever get in your nerves, all the PC stuff all the time, or not really, or um.
No, 'cause I'm not homophobic or racist, so it didn't really bother.
No, seriously, like, I mean, I don't care, like,
No,
what, you know.
the bit saying like I'm a lesbian, that was like it was just poor writing. It wasn't to do with
Yeah,
anything. It was just
that's
poor
what I mean.
writing.
Yeah,
Um,
that's. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I don't really think there was much of that in the Chibnall era. I know people go it's really woke because the Doctor was a female. The lesbian dynamic between the Doctor and Yaz was so poorly developed that it was non-existent. And I don't care what anyone says, it didn't happen. It wasn't real. The Doctor didn't fancy Yaz. She literally says, "I would rather fuck a rock than you." So no, like that didn't happen. Yeah, I guess I'm just not racist like you, or homophobic, like or transphobic. I don't really see anything.
But I'm not though. That's what I'm saying. Is like I like these characters.
Oh, I
Like,
know you're gay. Oh, sorry. Oh shit! I forgot online. Shit. Sorry.
well,
Sorry. I
well, you're
shouldn't have
wrong
said that.
about. Well, you're wrong about that.
Sorry,
But
no, I never said that Jack was gay. He's not gay. He's not. Dude, I'm so sorry.
well, this is just
Shit.
this is just a wind up cast here. But no, on a serious note, I don't care like what sexuality or what race the character is at all. That's what I'm saying. Is like what I'm saying is that what you were saying is like it's poor writing if it's just about their race or their just sexuality. That's what sort of I think. Like, I mean, I like the 60th. Like I enjoyed what was it? What was the first episode of the 60th called? I forgot. The Star Beast, was it?
Oh my, yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Star
That
Beast,
was
and it
really
just
good.
sort
That was too woke with the whole. If you were still a woman or a female presenting Time Lord, you'd understand.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. We don't care about that. We just want to see Doctor Who fucking a Dalek up and a Cyberman attacking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing as well, is just turning the Doctor's enemies into his friends, like Straxus on Torn and Rusty, the Cyberman, and all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? It just became this sort of it became this joke, really, and that's what I don't that's what I didn't like about it, and I don't like about what Doctor Who's become is it's just the writing just went downhill. It's like that's I mean I like watching shows that have good writing and like consistent storylines, and that's why the last like what 8 years I've tuned out of it. I've watched the occasional episode, but I just think that's why the audience and that's why it's heading towards hiatus or whatever because people just and the viewing figures have gone down the toilet. I know they say like overnights don't matter, but they do. I mean, this is like worse than the McCoy era got. This is like far worse than like the viewing figures back then.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
figures have changed. No, but in fairness, viewing figures are different now.
Yeah. No, that is true. No, that is true. But at the same time, you know, like I think it was started with Capaldi, like the lowest overnight was I think that one written by Rona Munro, Eaters of Light, and then Jodie got the lowest overnight with Legend of the Sea Devils, which I watched, which was awful. Part of the Doctor I thought was actually not too bad.
That's your favourite New Who episode, I think you said.
Well, yeah, I think I did. I enjoyed it at the time just because they brought back, the classic Doctors, and I thought they did it in a respectful way and sort of continued on the storylines of some of their companions. And I did enjoy some of the 60th stuff, but I mean, I told you this at the time, and we both talked about this at the time, that, bringing back David Tennant just, just as a way to say, oh, look, the Doctor's back. Oh, look. And like, it felt like, bringing back like Tennant just felt like desperation. And I remember watching part of the Doctor and like at the time and watching that clip and thinking like, that dialogue was just awful. Like, what? It was just the same that, when he regenerated from Eccleston to Tennant in 2005, and that's the thing. It's just like they're just trying to get people back by saying, "Oh, look, we've got Susan back, we've got this back." It doesn't matter if the storyline's shit. That's just it's just fan service. And oh, that's probably Joe. No, it's probably James, homosexual walrus, but I'll add him in.
Shit.
It's Mike
Yeah.
B.
Oh shit.
Hi,
What's my
James.
name?
Hello,
though?
homosexual. Hey, homosexual warrior. How you doing, bro?
Is that my username? Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm sorry.
You don't even have a
Join.
fun. James has lost his edge. He's not even got a fun picture anymore.
Yeah.
I may
You usually have
have
one.
accidentally I may have accidentally joined on a troll account I forgot existed.
Sure, you did. Do you like my username?
Oh my! I agree with it in full.
Can you read it out for the viewers in case they're blind?
George Back is sexy. George Back is cancer.
He is. He's terminal. We need to remove him.
Well, I was
Evil
gonna ask,
man.
James, first of all, how you doing since we haven't spoken in a while?
Oh, can I just say, he's back. James, Jack, and James are back together, and I'm just so happy that Jack's alive and James is alive, and
Wait, that's not Jack. Jack's dead. Who's this?
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a Jack fan, 'cause at least I know I'm free.
Well, I was gonna ask you, James.
Are
Do
you
you?
gay?
Well, no. I was gonna ask you if Doctor Who is cancelled. Do you think it is coming back, or it's going on a 6 year hiatus, or what? Or
He's always come back. But I'm more confused how you're speaking to me because you're definitely dead.
yeah, I've died that many times and come back.
Joe,
Explain
Matrix Sword Who Never Lies made a video announcing your death.
Yeah, you sent me the video. What the fuck? Yeah, but no, we're trying to keep this professional, guys, because I was actually working at the
professional. 'Cause
time.
it's come on.
Well, I was working at the time, but anyway,
Pretend we're on a Payjack Productions, then that's very professional.
yeah, no, but let's not take. We're not turning this
Let's
into a
talk
fucking.
about Jurassic Park Rebirth. That was so good.
Does Joe actually want to join, or like what's going on here? Because I'm happy to have him
Jurassic
on.
Park Rebirth is a 0 out of 10 for two reasons. Number one, there was no fat men in it, and every
There's
Jurassic
no
Park
game.
supposed to have a fat. Yeah, exactly. Where's the fat man?
Where's the gay man?
Yeah, shit.
Jack, why did you not get? Where's Ollie Payjack? Ollie Payjack was a fat gay man. He could have been cast in this. Come on.
Well, I was going to ask you, James.
Are
Have you been
gay?
watching Doctor Who recently, then, or not really, or?
Yeah, I do watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, but what have you been? What have you thought of this recent season? Because I haven't really watched it.
The only way to describe the writing is if I think Russell T Davies went up to a keyboard and just went, like the Tasmanian devil on it, and that's the script. It's just a pile of dog shit. utter dog shit.
Yeah, but we were discussing it's sort of been a long time coming anyway. If the show is going on hiatus for 6 years, I don't know. I mean, Louis told me, and he said it Doctor Who magazine, but I'm not sure 100%. Could be just Louis taking the piss, but I don't know. But
whoa! Louis always tells the truth. Thank you.
yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Don't mock Louis.
I've committed blasphemy.
Shut the
Sorry
fuck
about
up,
that.
sorry, James. James, thank you for defending me. Jack, shut the fuck up. What have I done wrong now? Explain
Well,
what
I'm
I've
not
lied
saying you've
about.
done anything wrong.
Don't
Look, I'll get on my.
start with me. You're horrible, horrible bitch. What have I done?
Well, she died recently,
You're
unfortunately.
a liar!
Well,
Louis and me are meeting for a second time, and that's before you've even agreed to meet us.
Well, I mean, you live
I
in
wonder if
England.
there'll be any rape allegations again from Jack. He wasn't there
Yeah.
the first time.
We have to apologise to you, Jack, because I sent a picture in the chat, and that does confirm in that picture it's clearly obvious that I have raped Louis. So I
Yeah.
have to apologise.
Well, that was a
I'm
joke.
actually the victim.
We're not making this into a Who Crew. Can we just get back to the topic here?
This
No.
isn't a Who Crew. Prime You.
Yeah, I know, but Joe's gonna be watching this and thinking we're turning this into a piss take, and we're not. I'm trying to, we're trying to make this serious for once.
Joe needs to admit that he lied and that Doctor Who is cancelled, and he needs to get over it.
Yeah. Well,
Jack agrees it goes wrong.
well, if it is cancelled, then I do think he has to get over it. But I mean, that's just a
Look,
TV.
the
It's a
best way
TV
to
show.
the best way to judge a show is what
Yeah.
the fans think. You know, like the casual fan. And I don't include Twitter in this, but if you speak to anyone who's like not on Twitter, they think the show's dog shit.
Yeah.
The casual fan is someone like David Aston or Sammy Carter.
Well, true, but I mean, I've become more of a casual fan because I haven't really watched it the past 8 years. So, well, I've sort of become not a fan if you think about it that way. I just watch the old stuff, but
But
no,
you
but
did like Jurassic Park Rebirth, right?
I haven't seen it.
Why haven't you seen it?
What?
What? Yeah. No,
It's better than Endgame.
it's better than what?
What's your favourite film?
Me, my favorite film.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have. I mean, I used to have a favorite film, but thinking about it now, I don't really. There's so many films I like.
Some of the James Bond movies are really good.
I'll probably say Unforgiven. I'll say that.
Oh, that's a good film, but Rebirth is better than Unforgiven.
Jurassic Park 1, the first Jurassic Park, best film I've made. There you go, done.
Yeah. The first one is the best. Yeah.
Unforgiven shit compared to Rebirth.
Well, I mean, I could watch Rebirth, but I mean, I sort of getting bored of dinosaurs. Like, it's always the same. Like, they have these dinosaurs in a park, then they escape and start killing people.
Boring. It's the same thing. Oh, a man in a suit. Do 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 do. I'm not gay.
When you think about Rebirth, I'm trying to figure out, is this island from like the 70s or something?
Well, I don't
No,
watch.
the island was from 24. It's the reason they were doing the experiments on that island is explained because it's 70. It was in 2010 because in the Jurassic Park universe it's 2027 when that film's set in. So it's meant to be when they were trying to make the Indominus Rex, the first hybrids.
Oh, I see. So this is not in Gen before Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar.
It's in Gen, but it's meant to be the D-Rex was the first attempt at a mutation like the Indominus.
Yeah, but isn't that like before Sauna then? Because Isla Sorna is like the 1980s.
Yeah, but you have to remember they went back to Sauna for Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World.
That's what I'm saying. Is this like Island? Is it a bit of both? Is it like?
No, this was meant to be 2010. That island, the beginning scene in that film was 2010.
I was gonna say because it would make no sense if that beginning scene was in the 70s, even though this island. But I think they did stuff in this island before that, though. That's what I'm gonna say.
So, should we discuss Heather Trott's murder in EastEnders? That's quite an important topic.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I mean, that was from years ago.
It's important, though. It's important that Ben should be killed without mercy.
I agree, homosexual Horus. I agree.
I don't know how I have this name.
No, but you're not like quite upset that she's dead.
I'm going to announce that I have now stopped trolling. When I signed into this StreamYard, it only gave me the option to join 755 accounts, which is far fewer than I usually have.
Jesus, God.
I'm proud to be an American. I'm also proud that I'm no longer trolling.
Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Oh yeah, on
So,
another
so
another
Jack, are you running away from the authority? Is that why you can't go on Facebook?
yeah, exactly. No, I've been honestly, I've just been working recently, and I've just been like flat out like dead tired trying to pay the bills and shit. So
As you
that's
know,
why.
going on Facebook requires so much effort
George
compared to
Back
Instagram.
tried
I
to
agree.
rape him.
No,
George Back told people to rape. Sorry, I know you didn't want that on there, but he did try to rape you. So
well, I mean, the thing is as well is just fucking my iPad's fucking bust now, and I've just been working, and like I said, I've just been burnt out. I've just been worrying about the bills and shit like everyone else, but that's why I haven't been on Facebook recently.
Is it
But
true? Is it true that George Back robbed your house?
yeah, it is true. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, what a piece of shit!
yeah. But like I said, I can't go into that. No, that is a serious note. Like that is a serious note, and I can't really go into that. And
that is
actually,
true.
and I did have a
I
robbery
don't,
actually in
Jack. I don't
South
want to talk
Asian.
about it. You're upset about it. Like, please don't. James is a cunt for saying that. James, you're a cunt for saying that. You shouldn't bring that up for him.
I
It's very personal. And
I
very.
apologise, but my anger towards George Back is so extreme that sometimes I have to blurt it out.
Yeah.
Let's all just hope George Back gets terminal brain cancer and dies,
Oh
and his
dear.
dad.
I
He's
think he needs to get Joe Biden cancer, the prostate one. Shits himself to death.
Oh no, I wouldn't wish cancer on people, James. That's too harsh. Don't go that far.
since I'm
Only the terminal stuff.
since I'm the host here for Matrix Lord does not endorse these messages at all. He does not condone anything that's said in this podcast. And let's get back to the topic. So, no, on a serious note, James,
Yeah,
like
let's go back into Matrix
I
Lord
haven't really
Black of
watched the
Teeth.
episode.
Why have you got those teeth?
I haven't really. Well, I mean, George Back is a piece of shit. I'll say that. So, but we don't want to be wishing cancer on anybody, guys. I should know. I
No
made
one did it. Well, James did it once, and I told him off. So move on.
Well, anyway, on a serious note, though, I haven't really watched the episodes. So, like, James, like, were there any like good ones? And I heard people say like "Good Day" was was a good episode, or like whatever, or like yeah, Happy Day, whatever it is.
Well,
Like, were there any
Doctor
like
Who.
episodes were there any episodes in the series that were good? I mean, I did see the bi regeneration of the Rani, and I did see
Episode 6, the Interstellar one, was good.
right.
Of that season. The Midnight one was okay, but rushed and needed to be a two-parter. What else was good? That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. It was not a very good. It's just poor. It's poor writing. Just no episodes because with all that Disney money. Oh yeah, we got too much money. Let's reduce the episodes. Cons. Just a pile of shit. Hope it dies. How is it? How is it that in audio format, Big Finish, which does not only on screen, it's not even on screen, is better writing than something which has the ability to show you things? Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Complete morons.
And I used to think, a classic series DVD you can get an HMV for like £7, but like a Big Finish you have to pay £14 for that. But I was thinking if the writing's much better than Doctor Who is at the moment, then I'd happily pay for. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of Big Finish, and from what I've seen, it is far better. And yeah,
Yeah, the best story I ever listened to is Trouble with Drax. You know Drax from the Armageddon Factor.
oh yeah, yeah,
That episode, it's only 80 minutes. So it's like a bit like a two-parter if it was done in the modern era. No, yeah, around about that time. It's no a bit more like the size of a slightly longer special. Like a Tenant special, more like that size. That's the best thing. I'm not going to spoil what happens in it, but that's the most hilarious, funniest. That's the best. The Trouble with Drax.
yeah. He
Pure
was that sort of
chaos.
Cockney guy, wasn't he? All right,
I
face.
can't.
All right.
I can't reveal what happens because you would not listen to it. if you do know what happens. It's such a good twist, though. I'll say.
No, I mean, I have to say I've been pretty stupid with that. Like you keep like telling me to get this app or whatever, and like listen to the Big Finish audios, but I just never get round to it. I mean, I have listened to like I know they've got some of them on Spotify, some of the McGann ones. Like I listened to like the first episode of what was it, Storm
Yeah,
Warning.
on
But,
the Spotify, the first 53, you've got Six Doctors arc with Evelyn, which I've just started listening to.
Evelyn
Six
is a
Doctors.
good companion.
She's very good.
She's probably the defining factor that what saved Big Finish helped save the Sixth Doctor.
Yeah,
Do you
she's
agree,
great.
James, or do you think that's wrong?
I completely agree. I mean, I think I
I know
listened to one of her
Jack
episodes.
hates her because he's white, but
I think I listened to one of her episodes like years ago, Jubilee. But then I've started off from the beginning. Yesterday, I've done 2 episodes so far, and she's just
Jubilee's a great
fantastic.
episode. Jubilee's a
One second, I've got
brilliant
call.
episode.
Yeah, let me just cancel this call. Stop calling me, you hater.
Oh, so that's convenient. Both calling each other. This is what I mean, guys. You're on live stream. These people are fake,
George.
guys.
It's George Back trying to call me. George Back, fuck you.
Jack and James, they're fake folks. They're very nasty people. They like to make videos of Matrix Sword's mum being raped by dogs. They're very nasty.
okay, no, but on a serious note, yeah, no, I mean,
I didn't say that. You're gay.
well, no, on a serious note, well, no, I didn't actually say that,
No,
but
on a serious note, can we do a ranking of the most gay people in the community? I'll go first. Number 1, Jack McCulloch. Number 2, Matrix Lord. He's bisexual. Come out. Congratulations. Number 3, James. I think you're bisexual as well. Number 4, Connor Farley. He's a fag. And number 5, probably Philip Faggot Archer. Your turn.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that rating. And I want to thank Jacob Males personally for announcing that. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob Matrix Sword 212 was a fag.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
so it must be.
fag.
The theory I have is Jacob Males and Joe, when they met in New York, they must have done some sort of a sexual relation.
I heard that Joe's sons were gay and one of them is transsexual, and I think God bless you.
oh god, you had to ruin this, didn't you? We're trying to make this a serious Prime U. We don't want to slander Joe.
But trying to make it serious. Stop being horrible. Come on now.
Well, no, we
Sorry,
don't
guys.
want to
James was out of order there saying that. That's disgusting.
We want it. Well, someone's watching now, but it's probably James because he's left. But no, we want to.
This was meant to be a serious podcast for serious folks. Don't be horrible.
Well, no. On a serious note, what were your favorite?
Jack, don't say disgusting things again, please. Come on now, be serious. It's a professional podcast.
Well, no, it is. We have to be like Matrix Sword. This is a Matrix Sword podcast. No, but on a serious note, were there any episodes in the season you did like, or like ones you thought could have been better? Like,
I'll go through it for you.
Yeah.
Let me just get another vodka. Because that's all I drink now. Now that my Brandon's gone, I've got nothing left. Robot Revolution was good. It wasn't great, but it was the first time Doctor Who was he defeated the villain by making him into spunk and then sucked it up. Not even joking. Episode 2, Lux was awful. I hated that. That was one where the fans came into it and they're like, "Oh, we love you, Doctor." Awful. Episode 3, The Well, probably the best of the whole era. Really good. Midnight Sequel was a good episode. Episode 4, Lucky Day, was okay. It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. The Story and The Machine, I thought it was shit personally, but people love it. But I thought it was shit. The Interstellar Song Contest was good, but it had mixed messages, but it was good overall. And then the 2-parter was just like a diarrhea splur of cum and period blood.
No, but I did see the clip of Shooty Gatwa in space, and he was frozen, and then you cut to Carol Ann Ford as Susan. And I know you said she was like in another full length episode, but I was just thinking, is that all you brought her back for? Just that one clip of her saying "grandfather"? Then that's it. But yeah, was she in another episode, or was it just that clip where she was just like "grandfather," and then you see him like wake up from his sort of like being frozen in space or whatever it was? Oh, we got a viewer here, Jared. Oh yeah, Billy Piper. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was just Russell giving a big middle finger to all the sexists and racists out there when he had um the Doctor regenerate into Rose at the end, probably because he knew it was going to get cancelled or it's on hiatus or whatever. But yeah, sort of like a way to round out the new series. But
Let me just say R.I.P. to James, our good friend who was here earlier. Being serious now, don't take the piss, Jack. His nan's pussy got put to sleep a couple of days ago. It's really quite sad. So can we just have a moment for oh, it's quite sad. David's nan's pussy.
yeah, okay. No, but what did you think of that whole? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying R.I.P. to James's nan's pussy.
All right. Yeah. But what did
Apparently
you think
she
of
was
that whole?
very funny.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying apparently his nan's pussy was very furry.
What? Yeah, Joe's gonna fucking freak out at this now. But no, I've been trying to just so you know, Joe, I actually have been trying to make this a serious podcast here. It's Louis and whatever taking the piss. But
How am I taking the piss? I want to give a shout out to my good friend's nan's pussy that died.
Right. Okay. But no, but what did you think of the Doctor regenerating into Rose at the end? Don't you think that was just sort of the sexist fans out there don't want another female Doctor in case the show gets cancelled? It's sort of like a way of him sort of wrapping up the whole new series if it does end this year and then not bring it back for 6 years or
Well,
something.
I think you've obviously not watched Doctor Who for a long time, and it shows because no one cares about the female Doctor anymore.
No, I know
That
that.
was
I know that.
no, but you're going, oh, do you think it's sexist? No one cares about that. It was more about the fact that why he brought Rose Tyler as the Doctor or the actor that played Rose Tyler. That's what people moaned about.
Yeah, that's what I meant. What I meant was all of the fans.
No. You started being.
No, I'm talking about just instead of like twisting my words for a sec.
I'm not twisting you.
You do it all the time. I know it's just like a piss take as a joke, but what
All
you
right,
talk about
uncommon.
nerd rock. No, what I meant was like he was giving a middle finger to like all those like Doctor Who fans who make like loads of views on YouTube, like Nerdrotic and all that, by having another female Doctor. But no, I was thinking as well. Yeah, he was bringing it back. Like my main issue was why is he having Rose as an ex Doctor? Just cast like a new female Doctor or a new black Doctor, whoever it is. It's like that's what I mean. Is it's nostalgia bait. Like you were talking to me saying they were thinking of bringing back Tennant again, and then they had like Rose as the new Doctor. That's like fair enough if you're going to do that, but that's what I mean about the world building and like the writing and everything just going down the shitter, and it has for years, and that's why I haven't watched it. And I've watched the occasional episode, but it's just not the same because it's just it's just crap. It's just the same old, same old. It's just
Okay, I'll ask you one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you calm down with your attitude, because you're being very aggressive. What is your favourite episode, and what's your least favourite episode of New Who?
My favorite and my least favorite.
Yeah,
that's a tough one. I've said it for years, and it's probably not the best of the new series, not by a long shot. But for me, it's Stolen Earth Journey's End. That's still my favorite of the new series because
I agree. You
Yeah.
aren't wrong for that. Well done. You did a good choice.
My least favorite. God. There's so many.
Bear in mind, you flagged off the new era, so I expect it to be something from that.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the best and worst of the new series. So my favorite of the new series we know is Stolen Earth Journey's End, but my least favorite, I'm going to count the ones that I've seen because I haven't seen Time with Children and all that. But
Then how can you slag it off so badly?
well, no, just because of like the clips and like
That makes you a fool. That makes you a fake. You're a sellout.
right. Okay, just I'll say
Guys, comment below and call him a sellout.
out of the ones I've seen of the new series, or the ones I've seen, like my least favorite. God, probably Asylum of the Daleks, maybe. Well, that's definitely one of my least favorites anyway. But
Oh my!
drink bleach, bro. But
George back with cancer.
yeah.
Ask
But if
me.
they do bring it back, do you think they'll reboot it or they'll just continue on from where they left off? Like they
I
did
hope
with the,
they. I hope it's a revival.
so just continue it on from where they left off.
But not with Billy Piper. I just hope that she's just forgotten him. It was just like a comic book adventure, kind of explain. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask me some questions. Come on.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
All right, I'll ask you some questions. Yeah. So, what's
But
your?
don't ask me any questions.
Well, no. If you just be quiet for a second, I could think of a question to ask. Right.
Oh, see,
Well,
ladies and
if
gentlemen, little penis syndrome.
well, if right, let's talk about the question. If there is a new series of Doctor Who, what like after Billy Piper as the next Doctor, who would you want as the next Doctor?
Bertie Carvel. Next question.
All right, favorite and least favorite.
I think a male should be a doctor, and not one of them women.
I don't give a shit if it's a woman or a man. I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
them dirty pieces of... No, I'm joking.
It's been done.
I'm not racist.
I'm not racist either.
You said she get well with it. WOG, which I found quite offensive.
Oh, bro, stop fucking taking the piss. No, but on a serious note, what is your least favorite? No, what is your least favorite? Hold on for a second. What is your least favorite and favorite of the new series then?
The Ncuti Gatwa era.
Well, yeah, just any era, yeah.
No, the Ncuti era was the worst. The new one.
You know, but I said no. What's your least favorite episode of the new series of like the whole new series the past 20 years?
My least favorite. There's a lot of contenders, bro. Probably Empire of Death.
Empire Death. Right.
The finale of season 14 was awful.
And your favorite, same as me, or is it a different one?
It is the same as you, but I'll tweak it slightly. I love Turn Left as well.
Yeah, I always count. I mean, I know they're
I know you
separate.
don't count it as a three-parter, but I count it as a three-parter.
Yeah, I count it as a three-parter as well. I mean, I know.
No, you said you don't.
Well, no, I did in the past because I looked it up, and apparently they're two separate stories. But I always said before that I counted it as a three-parter because it sort of leads into that, and I always felt like sort of a three-part finale because it sort of foreshadows what's to come in that, you know, in that finale. But I mean, there's other great ones as well. I mean, the series one finale is great. Dalek with Eccleston. That's what I mean about Eccleston maybe being a favorite Doctor.
Can you let James back in? He's in the waiting room.
Oh, sure.
What a cunt.
Oh God, he's joining us, Philip, now.
I think you're a cunt. Yeah, add him in. I think you're a cunt for not letting people in.
Well, no, I'm not being a cunt. I'm letting him in.
Well, add him in then. Add him in.
Oh, Jesus, right.
What a prick. I'm sorry, Philip, that Jack wouldn't let you in. I've just called him a cunt on air because that's disgusting, not letting people in.
I
Well,
don't
I
he
was
said
know.
literally
that-
talking to Louis, and I didn't see you there, but I've added you in. But we
What?
need to. This can't. This is going to be taken down for hatred, bro.
Can we
Hatred.
call this cast? Can we rename it the Cancer Cast and give everyone cancer?
Oh God.
I love cancer, so do you. Here's
I
a
don't know where
little
I
love, I'll give it to you.
No, on a serious note, I'm trying to make this serious, but Louis and there's more Louis out of everyone's taking the piss here, but I'm trying to make this serious, Joe, but
It's a very serious cast, Joe. Don't be horrible.
Joe, can we fire these two members or just fire one of them? No, joking.
Joe's got one tooth, but I have several. He's never gonna get another menstrual cycle in his mouth. Licky, licky, loo.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh, fucking hell, I just did a big fart. Oh,
Oh.
my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, my cat's walked out of the room. He was not impressed.
Right, James,
Well,
what's your
any
favourite?
questions from the audience?
We haven't got an audience.
Well, we got one person watching. That's why we got one person watching and commenting.
Yeah, that's
liking.
probably you because you're streaming. It'll be yourself.
No, it's not me. It's not me, actually.
Who is this cancerous person?
We haven't got an audience.
We've got one person watching, so we do.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Jim
I'm
McDonald
pretty-
from Coronation Street. We got someone on, so we do, but we don't, but we do,
We
but we do.
haven't.
But
That's me watching on a different account. Right, questions from the audience. Number one, is George back alive? He unfortunately is. Yes, he is still alive. Unfortunately, we're trying our best to make that not a reality.
I'm doing a lot of cancer spells, but it's not working.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
we're not going to cause his death, but we wish it greatly on him.
On who?
On George back.
George.
Well, George Back, like I said, I can't go into that, and that is maybe being serious. I can't go into that, but
And as Donald Trump
I know
says,
I know it's a legal issue for you, but me and James, we can talk about it, right?
yes, as Donald Trump, as he says, with mental institutions, Brandon would need to be sent to one because why would you choose that fat, ugly slob George back over the great Louis Ben?
Pretty much, I would say to Brandon that he is a dumb cunt, and I want nothing to do with him no more. He ruined my life. He ruined his life. He made his bed, and he go lie in it, girl. And that is all I've got to say. I got nothing more to say.
Yeah, you might as well be
Next question.
fucking Jack at that point.
well, if we're going
Oh,
I
shit.
did try to fuck Jack, but Jack doesn't want to because Jack's not gay.
well,
He's transvestite.
well, why
Is it true you're bi now, Jack? Is it true you're bisexual?
No,
All right, let's be real. Would you rather be gay, bi, or trans?
none of them.
No, you have to, or your mum gets raped by a bear.
Well, then I'll
And
let
then he's
that
going to
happen.
allow that to happen.
I'll allow that to happen. Yeah.
but
You'd
the bear-
rather your mum.
James, you could answer that. I would answer that. Come on, answer it. James, you answer that.
Depends what day of the week it is. Bi, but sometimes gay.
Just go by, and then that way you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we all
this is
disagree?
an
Now we're
interesting
all on this
question.
card.
This is an
Do we all
interesting
just
question. Do you wish Russell didn't come back and they got a different showrunner instead?
Yes.
Yeah, same. Because they never did that before, where they brought back a previous showrunner. They should have just gone with someone new direction.
And I wish that whoever it is at Disney or Badwell Studios, whichever cunt suggested making it 8 episodes, I want them to get eternal diarrhea.
Do you want it
Forever.
back to 13 episodes?
Yeah, it should be. Or at least 12, like Capaldi, not this pathetic 10 or 8.
Yeah. And there needs to go back to That's one thing I didn't like with the Moffat era. They kept changing the format. Like they had Series 7 was basically just all one-parters. It's like just
Oh,
do what Russell did, where you had
if
like
you're gonna have 8 episodes, if you're gonna be pathetic and have 8 episodes, despite having a budget dwarfing the size of previous budgets, so therefore it makes no sense. It should be more episodes, not less. But if you're gonna have 8 episodes, don't do a story arc. Just don't do a story arc. Just do classic Nazi. Just do 8 random episodes in time and space.
yeah,
Just completely random, which is
exactly.
actually more enjoyable. That's what Doctor Who used to be about.
Yeah.
You cannot do a story arc with 8 episodes. That's just a joke.
The problem is with the new series as well is that I mean you could argue, and I would agree, that there were too many like episodes in the classic series. Like I'm not a fan of the 6-parters. Like looking back, like some of them were just way too long. But
Also, it's just the same shit with RTD. The
yeah,
Master's tooth falls off at the end of the giggle and picked up by like a similar hand what picked up the Master's ring at the end of the Last of the Time Lords. It's stupid. It's the same. He just writes the same shit.
yeah.
Same
I don't
doing
know.
same.
I mean, I don't know about you as well, but I
After
quite
Jack hasn't seen any of that.
well. No, I haven't seen any of it, so yeah, I can't comment on it. But one thing I didn't. I mean, like I said, like the first
Not
5 years
Uncle
new.
Sword, the
I thought like the
liar.
first five. I thought the first 5 years of New Who were good, and then I liked the Capaldi era. I thought like it was getting back on track with it getting darker. But one thing I mean, I kind of liked him, but I didn't like him. But you know the next time trailers for, um, like a two-parter. Like in some ways, it kind of spoils what's going to happen in the next episode. So maybe they should just get rid of that. I don't know if they still do that or not, but
Never gonna happen. I mean,
yeah,
Universal literally spoiled Jurassic World Rebirth in trailers. Showed every scene, literally every scene.
Yeah, it did.
yeah,
I only watched 2 trailers out of maybe there's like 15 or 16 of the medium they released, and there's loads of stuff they released, and even that was too much. Like
yeah.
they entirely spoiled the T-Rex rap scene entirely.
Can I just ask, Philip Archer, are you a paedophile?
Yes.
Oh my.
God.
Oh, I thought you meant predophile, a prehistoric file. Someone who's interested in dinosaurs.
No, I
Yeah.
meant a paedophile as in a pre-existing member of the Omega Files.
God.
Well,
Oh, I
Which,
said,
to be fair, if you agreed to that, you would still be a paedophile.
Philip Archer, according to my data, lasted on the Omega Files 42 days longer than I did.
Who would you rather make anally bleed? Elijah or Connor Farley?
Connor Farley.
Oh man. Jack, what about you?
See,
Uh,
I've already met Connor and Louis. Shouldn't you meet them soon, Jack?
well, I mean, I could, but
But you won't.
well, the
Here's a
thing
fun
is,
question.
you guys live in England, and I would have to get the flights over and
You don't
everything.
know. You
And
don't have to just get the ferry, you dickhead.
well, I could, yeah, I could.
Yeah, you don't need a
You just don't
passport
want
if
to
you're in
meet us
the
and
UK.
have sex with me. That's a
You
problem.
should come over. You should come over. We would
I'll
go
give
to
you a
Liverpool
blowjob, but
and
I
meet
would
you. We're all
Right.
up here in literally 2 weeks. We
Alright,
legitimately are.
I'll give you a rim job as well, but that's about it.
Yeah, if you come over to
No
Liverpool,
thanks.
we will come over. We will get the train, which is only like 40
That's
minutes,
denial.
to Liverpool, and we'll be waiting for you in Liverpool. Get on that ferry.
Right. Well, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. We
All
could be the
right.
Hayden.
Well, anyway,
Okay, I'll give you a would you rather.
uh,
Would you
Darren
rather
asked
have
here,
arms or
would you have
legs
liked to
or
have
legs?
seen who would you have liked to have seen as a doctor instead of Jodie or Shooty?
I was talking, but that's quite rude, but okay.
But okay, yeah. No, I know you go ahead. What was your question?
As I say, would you rather arms for legs or legs for arms?
Arms for legs or legs for arms? Uh, well, legs for arms, so it could be I don't know, like a spider or something. I could sort of climb up walls, or I don't know.
I'd go for arms because you've got the thumbs. Then you can grab stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to pick two randomly. I've put every member of the community I can think of into a little raffle, and two are going to appear, and you have to tell me which one's more likely to be the paedophile. Are you ready?
Oh God.
Okay. This one's a good one. This one's actually sincerely hard. This one's hard because they both are, I think. Jacob Bales or Philip Archer?
Philip Archer.
Philip Archer.
Yeah, however, I will add the caveat. They
Jacob
both are.
is
Sorry,
also
Jacob.
renowned. Jacob is a paedophile.
I mean, Jacob, we may be on your Facebook friends list, mate, but we don't like you. But I will.
You probably didn't say it because I've sent Jacob a link to his cast.
I would happily say it to his face. All he uploads is videos of him with very young teen girls. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that is
It's
weird.
disturbing. That is
Yeah.
weird. Look at his YouTube channel, his Facebook. It's just very young girls all the time. The guy
Saying, why
doesn't
is Jack
exactly
being
hide it.
He replied saying, "Why is Jack being so boring?"
Who?
Matrix.
What he wants me to take the piss?
No, he just said we're having a laugh and you're being boring as fuck.
Oh, I don't like
So
this game. The next two names are. I'm not asking the next two. I don't like that one.
No, go on, ask it, because Daddy's horny and Daddy's Jack.
Louis Ben or James Spivey.
Oh my, for what?
Because I put everyone's name in the community into a random
No,
draw.
but what's the question?
The question is always the same. Who's the most likely to be a pedo?
Well, obviously James, not me.
Thanks.
I'm not Peter, and I'm not.
I don't want to answer that because none of us are.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
this
like
game.
children over the age of 60.
Every time I do these games, Jack's name comes up and it hasn't come up yet. I'm annoyed.
That's because you're
All right,
obsessed with
I'll
me.
do one. Would you rather be in the situation from the film Tusk? Did you know the film Tusk?
Oh my god, no! Anything
No, I've
over
never
that.
seen it. Never seen it.
You get turned into a walrus, you get your legs cut off and arms cut off, and you're sewn into a skin of human skin with big tusk put on you.
And then
Or
when you're
would you
rescued, oh, go on. Sorry, would you rather what?
No, go on.
And then when you're rescued at the end, and you should be part of your misery, your best friends don't do that. They put you in a zoo to be mocked by children.
You basically become an animal for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Or would you rather become the front of the human centipede?
front of Human Centipede.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
same.
man.
Definitely the front.
Trust me,
But, yeah,
Jack. Just Google that Tusk
but
movie. It's fucked up what they did to him.
you get to pick the three people behind you. Who'd you pick? You
Oh,
can't pick
dear.
Philip Archer. You can't pick Philip Archer because he's the one that did it,
Yeah,
and he keeps you.
he would enjoy it anyway if he was behind anybody. Uh,
No, he keeps you whoever's at the front, he puts his dick in their mouth all the time, and
ugh, God. Oh, well, James, you want to go first, and then I'll go.
oh
Yeah,
my! Oh, you want James to go
Jack,
behind?
I'm in front. Jack, Louis, Connor behind. There you go. Bingo. Because
Oh,
Louis gets to eat Jack's ass, which I'm sure he'd appreciate. And Connor gets to eat Louis' ass, which, well, let's be honest, he definitely would appreciate.
he needs to eat something fat.
And Jack gets to smell my smelly ass, which I know you're into that, Jack, so it's
Oh
okay.
God, I'd have to kill myself.
You know,
No, you can't
it's still
say kill
my
yourself.
ass.
You've got to say it.
Oh God, this is disgusting.
Matrix is really desperate to see who wins.
Should have picked the walrus.
So this does have to be anybody in the community I have to put behind me.
No, it's me, James, or Connor.
Oh,
Well, actually, it's all three of us. You have to pick.
Oh shit. You know what? Actually, Connor's been pretty dead on recently, so maybe I put well, I don't know. God, this is disgusting. Because I wouldn't want anyone behind me, any of you guys behind me. We're all just friends, but um, maybe Connor behind me, then maybe James, and then maybe you at the very back, Louis.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck, so
you.
Louis gets all the shit. Louis gets like the remnants, like the nastiest of the shit.
Yeah,
And that's why
Damn.
Jack's the way he is with the position he's in life.
yeah.
Jack, I hope you get a brain tumor.
All right. Thank you very much.
No worries. No worries, bro.
You know it's all fucking banter, bro. You need to calm down.
No, I'm actually a bit pissed off now. You really pissed me off.
You shouldn't be saying that about Louis. That Jack. That's
All right, I'll put
outrageous.
Louis behind me then.
Oh,
then
thank you.
Oh,
Connor and James. I don't
that
know.
makes it behind you, fucking cunt.
We've all four of us have been cunts anyway. So
No,
I'm a
but
good
that was
man.
even James just said that was too far. You were very nasty the way you just belittled me there.
well, you do that to me all the time. So
No, he
you get a
doesn't.
bit
He's
of
a
taste
good
of your own
man.
medicine.
Whenever I said anything negative to you once, apart from those 2 times that I said something bad.
Yeah,
That brain tumor comment. That was David Aston. That wasn't Louis.
yeah.
No, but brain tumor meant like protein shake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know one of those friendly tumors that makes you grow bigger, so you got a bigger cock.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Right, Jack.
Um,
I've heard you've had sex since we last spoke. Congratulations.
who would you have liked to have seen as a doctor instead of Jodie or Shooty?
No, you will not avoid this. Who did you have sex with?
I'm not telling you. You guys don't tell me who you do it with, so
Okay, I've had sex with no one since we last spoke. There you go.
yeah, fair enough.
Maybe because I'm an overweight, heart issued idiot. Nobody would want to shag me. I'm not in the mood to do it anyway. But go on, who have you shagged? Have you shagged a man? Has it a man?
No, it's a woman.
Oh,
But I've lost a lot of weight. That's one of the reasons why. But
oh
so I could
shit.
have a bit
Well, I'll
more
give you. I'll tell
energy.
you what. I put weight on, so you can have some of my weight, and you can have your weight back.
Right. Well, no, honestly, like, how's that like heart surgery thing go? Like, you haven't gone through it yet, have you?
Supposed to be 10th of July, delayed to the 31st a few weeks ago. I'm not Doctor Who, so I don't know. It's only bypass.
Yeah,
They call it heart
you
surgery, but they don't do it with your
You
heart.
should attack people and their mental stuff. That was really nasty.
I'm not. No. I was saying like,
I would never make a dig at someone and wish them an ailment that's ill. That's disgusting.
yeah, you just wish me a brain tumor there.
No, he didn't. That was David Aston.
I never said that. That was my dog, David
Yeah, he's
Aston.
called David Aston. Yeah, David Aston the dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
just sounds like Louis because he's like a dog's like a parrot, so he copies Louis' voice. It's not him.
Shut that fucking bird.
Yeah. God.
No, I don't want anyone to die. I just wish Jack would stop being so horrible. It's actually upsetting me a little bit.
Jack, if you Google it, bypass surgery sounds scary, but they don't do anything to your heart. They just do something to your
I
artery.
can't believe that I wish your bypass surgery went wrong. You should never have said that.
Yeah. Obviously, I
Unfortunately,
said
it's one of
that.
the most successful surgeries there is. So it's just the do
Well,
stuff.
that's good. That no, that on a
I
serious
heard
note,
you
that was
say,
good.
I hope he's bunking his bypass surgery so it gets filled with
Well,
cum.
no, I was going to ask, James, who would you have liked to seen as a doctor, instead of Jodie or Shooty? Like, was anyone you thought could have been better?
Probably Ollie Pajak. You know, famous actor, director.
Unfortunately, he's too
writer.
fat and disgusting for the role.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if I really could have anyone, it'd probably just be Nardole. But that's it.
He's a sexual friend.
I quite liked Matt Lucas as Nardole because it's like the first alien companion, I think, of the new series, because all of them been either, Earth
Captain
Girls
Jack.
or Earth Skies. But yeah. What about you, Louis?
Oh,
Who would you have rather had as the Doctor instead of Jodie or Shooty? if you could choose like any actor or actress or whatever.
You'll take the piss out of me if I say it, so there's probably no point me saying it.
Well, no, just say it. I don't care.
Jack McCulloch.
I would have
No,
been shit.
Jack McCulloch's mother.
Oh yeah, she would have been great.
The side of a mess.
I think that's why I said it. The side of it.
Oh, no, she could have a meltdown and then regenerate into someone else. Yeah.
My mum was more crazy than yours, man. Oh my god. I know this is off topic, but I went to bingo with my mum a few weeks ago, and it was like big money, and we were waiting on like £1,000 house and didn't get it. And this fat old lady won it. She won the last two. So my mum said, "Oh, I hope she fucking dies of a heart attack." And I said to her, "Mum, I'm sat next to you. I've got heart surgery next one. That is bad karma. I'm probably gonna die now. Thanks for that." So if I die, blame my mum. I want to both go and control her.
That's the thing to say. You should never wish ill health on anyone.
Yeah, no, I agree. My mum was evil there. So if I die,
Why is everyone illness on people today? It's really winding me up. Stop doing it.
well, if I die, I want you to both
Jack,
promise
stop
you'll troll
doing
my
it.
mum nicely.
Oh, I will troll your mum. I mean, I like your mum. Your mum is your mum called Anne?
What?
What's your mum called?
Why?
Not
He's meeting
you,
her.
Jen.
He's meeting my mum in 2 weeks.
Isn't your mum called Anne?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No. And I've got a good relationship with Anne. We're friends on Facebook. I like Anne, but your auntie's an absolute cunt, the one that said that I stole your Disney Plus.
We all hate her anyway, don't worry.
I hope she gets a brain tumour.
All right.
I'm
Would
only
you know my
joking.
aunt? Would you know my aunt's name?
No, I'm not talking about you, Jack. Oh my god.
Mike,
Oh, no, I thought you were talking
Jack,
about-
I've got a fart in it. I'm holding in a fart. I've been holding in a fart for 10 minutes, Jack. This is just for you.
Yeah. Someone get the fucking. Thing is, I mean, someone get the fucking Febreze. Oh yeah, it's on Spivey. Yeah,
God,
sorry.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh my god, that's a big one.
Someone get the fucking Febreze.
Oh my!
Someone get the Febreze in.
I
But
can't
yeah, no,
actually
Spivey,
breathe.
yeah.
Well, I'm only teasing. I hope you. I wish no one a tumour. And when I said a tumour, I just wish it's like a fatty tumour.
Well, there you go.
Am I forgiven now?
Wait, Jack,
Oh.
did you like that cheesy eggy fart?
Well, no, because one, I didn't. Someone get the Febreze out. Seriously.
Oh, fucking hell,
I mean,
that
how
was...
the fuck am I supposed to smell a fart on a fucking cast anyway, you idiot?
Smell
You
of this.
know?
I don't know. I feel like my fart there was so grotesque.
Yeah,
I feel like people could
You
smell
were the guys on the
Well,
Joe's cast.
Can I
saying
just
that
say,
poop and
I
fart-
can smell
fart
it, and
fetish and all this stuff.
I can smell it, and I could hear it. It vibrated.
Yeah, somehow you can penetrate a computer screen. Yeah.
Yeah, we're meeting.
Why'd you-
We're seriously meeting in 2 weeks. So you need to get your ass over it, Jack. No excuses.
That was Jack going, oh, but it was. How hard was the fart? How loud was it? Come on.
Well, no, that was you on Joe's show who made up that poop and fart fetish shit that James said. But, oh, God. But,
Yeah, exactly. It was. I've never said you had a shit fetish.
well, it was James who said that. Yeah. That's a joke.
It's true.
But, well,
True.
no, it was a joke. But, yeah.
You say you
Why
saw it
did
on
you have a...
his-
Jack, I will
Can we get
consistently
back to the
tell the...
subject here instead of
No,
just
but you're the
making
one
it
who
all
brought
like...
it up. No. You can't bring something up and not let us
You
respond
brought
to
it
it.
up,
You...
literally.
No,
You brought it up by saying
you brought
farted.
the shit fetish though. You brought that up. Like, explain
Well, yeah,
to me
because
why
you
on
you were
your...
on Joe's, what was it, that Who Fire ages ago saying, oh, Jack did this, Jack did... When you were the one fucking trolling
No,
Joe
but
and shit.
but why is it when you were screenshotting to me all those years ago, you had another tab
Oh,
with
no, I
fart
did,
porn?
because you made that up. There's a load of rubbish. You made that up.
I
What
know
did he
what
make
I saw. I know what I saw, Jack. I know what I saw.
Well, you made that up. But, Yeah.
I
Just
feel
if I
like
did make it, why are you being so defensive about it if I made it up?
yeah, that is
because you're
weird.
because
You're very
because you're
defensive.
just spreading a lie. You're spreading a lie. That's
There's
why.
nothing wrong with having a fart
Yeah.
fetish. A lot of people fart
Well, no,
fetish.
that's
Yeah,
just you. You're the one.
Oh, okay,
You're the one in the
okay.
chat who would like.
Stop.
You were the one in the
I
chat
can
who would like say it like
I
24/7.
can stop this right now. I can stop this right now. All right, I'll stop it right now. Jack, you're straight, right? Apparently.
Yeah. Well, I am actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're straight now. What females do you think? Name 2 females that you would get with from this community. I know Gloria is your favorite, but
Well, none of them are like. I'd really like rate, to be honest, on a scale of like
when I
they're all
say
like.
2, I know you want to say men. I know you want to say men. So
No, I don't want to say
Yeah, but
men.
you
I'm
have to
just.
pick 2. It can be
Well, no,
people who are no longer in the
hold on,
community.
hold on a sec.
You can
Like none
pick
of them
people
were like
who left the community,
like
Jack.
Lady
You can pick,
Galloslob. Like I wouldn't touch her.
you can pick people who left, like Caroline Swan, maybe, or Alexis.
oh
Didn't
my,
she die? She killed it. She killed
her,
herself, didn't
her
she?
person-
Well, no, we're sort of getting into like pretty
Oh,
dark
actually,
territory here. Like,
before we go into that, I just want to say to James, we did say, because you left, and I said, "Oh, where's James at?" Not quite Mike D, and you said that unfortunately your grandmother's cat died, which is very sad. So I did put a shout out saying, "Rest in peace, her pussy." But Jack got a bit aroused at that, which I thought was a bit weird.
well, no, I didn't.
He told me, I said,
It's
just
called,
because her
it's called
pussy is
Simba.
very hairy.
It's called Simba. It's really old anyway.
Well, I'm not going to mention that because if she did, then that's really sad. But no, I wouldn't rate any of the women really in this community. Like
Why
Lady
would you make
Galloslob.
up?
Like
You
Lady
don't make up.
Galloslob, Lady like Gina, Lady Galloslob, she's like a 0 out of 10. Caroline, she's like a 4 out of 10.
So, probably
Like
What?
for
Wait,
5
wait,
maybe.
go back to it. Caroline Swan's a 4 out of 10.
Well, like maybe like a 3. You know,
No,
probably like a 0.
dude. I've seen proof of the tit thing. She is awful. And also, what are you saying? Who made up what? You said something. If that's true, what were you implying that's true?
Well, no, you were saying about Alexis like killed herself. I mean, that's pretty
Oh
dark.
right. I'm pretty sure that is true. I'm pretty sure that is
Well,
true.
no, I don't know. I
yeah,
actually didn't.
Alexis did
Hold
kill
on,
herself.
hold on
Guys,
one
let's
sec.
just
I
put it
actually
solid.
didn't know that. If that is true, then that is actually very sad.
But you can pick people who are dead as well. Like, would you?
Well,
Is
no,
she a
I'm not. No, I'm
possible-
not going. That's too far. Like, come on, someone passed away. No, no way. And that's
So I'm
going
just
into.
giving you options here. There's not many females in the community.
Yeah, but I'm not
Okay,
a
I'll tell you what.
well, hold on a sec. I'm not a fucking necrophile.
Okay. What about this then? We'll also include Connor's exes in the equation. There you go.
I'm not one of them because I only gave him a blowjob.
I wouldn't really rate any of them either. Like Char, she had a big like stick out like gremlin nose. Odd.
Oh, I know which one. Which is the one he defended, Louis? The mentally ill one. Jess?
I didn't defend him. It was him.
No, not you.
It was
Not
Jack.
you. I'm talking about Jack.
Yeah,
Jack.
Jack. That weren't me.
Yeah, the cancer thing. You remember when she lied about cancer and Jack was like balls deep in a pussy defending her?
Well, I was
Even
like,
though it's
I
obvious
was
why.
defending her, but then I did listen to what you
Yeah,
were
because you
saying.
just wanted to fuck her. That's why you wanted to fuck her, man.
Well, I didn't want to fuck her because she lives in fucking England, but I was
Yeah.
defending her.
All right.
New
question now. No question because it's not fair on Jack. That's being horrible, James. I think you need to stop being horrible. James, which one of the 3 of us in this room would you say Jack would want to suck off most?
So is this including Connor?
Yeah, we can include Connor.
Yeah, he definitely would suck himself off if he could.
Connor would, yeah.
Probably you because you know he knows how great your ass is. He obviously made up that you got raped, so he's obviously subliminally thinking about doing that to you himself.
No, that was a joke, a poor taste joke, but it was a joke.
Yeah, but it means you thought about it. It means in your head you
No, I
thought about
did.
Louis
No,
and
it just meant I wanted to play a poor taste prank joke on Louis, and then It wasn't mean.
Get
I
back
called
on
him out.
I think you're sexually attracted to Louis.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
You are.
I'm not. I just see him as
You
a
are.
friend. I see him as a friend.
A sexual friend.
No, just a friend that I talk to.
A friend you want to dip and dab out of.
No.
All right then, Jack. In that case, who would you rather? If you had to, your mum will get blown up to bits. Who would you rather suck off?
What out of the three of you?
Mm-hmm.
I just let my mum get blown to bits.
Okay. Okay, your brother gets raped violently and like torn apart.
Yeah, I let that happen.
And then you get tossed into a pit of zombies and they tear you to pieces.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or okay. If you don't answer the question, you have to eat Philip Archer's arsehole for 2 years straight. Any shit that comes out, you have to eat it.
Why? What is the question?
What was the question? Who would you rather wank off, me, James, or Philip? Connor.
Oh, Jesus. I think I drink cyanide before Philip could do that.
No,
So
you have to. You'll be sewn to Philip's arsehole for 2 years otherwise. So.
no, I'll take
If that-
the
no,
risk of dying.
you chose Philip's arsehole over that.
Well,
which is,
no,
I
I'm
think,
not. All right, fine. All right, okay. Out of the three,
Philip's arsehole is what you chose.
out of the three. Oh Jesus. Oh God. It's like choosing like which poison. Like, oh God.
Well, that ain't that deep. You just look
Well,
away
no,
and
because
wank it off.
if I say like any of them, like Con's gonna be like, what? Or if I said like Louis, you could be, yeah, I told you. And then if it was like James, it'd be like, oh yeah, see, yeah, oh God,
If it makes it better, I now identify as a woman. There you go.
All right, James.
That wouldn't make it better either because I'm not
That
into
changed me. Like, please
transgender
pick
people.
me, please.
God, I can't like I honestly say.
I'll just pick the words. It's boring. Who cares? I know who I'd pick.
Well,
Connor, because it would make him uncomfortable.
yeah.
Okay, I put the random names into the box again, but this time it's who would you murder? So let's see what we get. Sammy Carter
No, don't
or Michael Chan?
Sammy Carter,
Sammy
but
Carter, Michael
don't
Shannon. Who's the other one?
Jack needs to pick who he's going to wank off first before you're allowed to do that.
Well, Louis already said Connor, so I can't like say that because that's one off the list. So I have to choose now between.
Instead of me,
So now it's between James and Louis.
I'll just get my cock ready because I
I'll
know it's
probably
going
have
to
to
be me.
say if it's between you and if it's between Louis and James, then I probably have to say, even though I wouldn't want to either of them, I probably have to say Louis.
No!
Oh, wow! No, Jack, I'm sorry, I'm flattered, but I'm not that gay.
No, I know. I wouldn't want to.
I know you're desperate to wank me off, but no thanks.
I'm
just gonna go hang. Just gonna go hang myself.
It was your question. I said I'd rather drink cyanide. Or
No, the question was, who would you rather?
Well, the last
The
place.
question was, who would you rather give a hand gesture to? And you said wanking it off, so you made it sexual.
Oh, whatever. I wasn't listening. No, I was saying this. It would going by your
Are you
rules. No, hold on for a sec. Going by your rules, it was either, whatever it was, give a hand job to whoever it was, or end up
that's
in
not going by whose rules, going by whatever it was. What are the rules by whoever it was?
Can you
Explain.
shut up for a sec? Can you shut up for a sec?
No, I can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You said it was like give a hand job to someone, or end up in Philip's arse, and then you.
Oh, but like, why would you not want to be in that ass?
because the last place I want to end up is Philip's arse. But
Let's think about it logically. Everyone in this call, including you, knows you're into butts and poop and stuff.
no,
So
that's
Philip's
you.
like got a
That's
nasty
you.
ass.
That's
He's
you.
such a Philip's such a diabolical person, which means his poops and it's all gonna be smellier. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love
No,
it.
I'll hate it. I'll hate it. I absolutely hate it.
So who's gay?
Mhm. I would absolutely hate it.
Jack is actually probably one of the nicest people. Folks out there listening, Jack is one of my bestest friends, and I'm forever grateful that he came into my life. So thank you, Jack.
Oh yeah, I can notice a bit of sarcasm there, can't I?
You can't even say anything nice, you fucking cunt.
Yeah. Well, one of your best friends, and then you call me a cunt.
Yeah, because I call everyone a cunt. You are one of my best friends. If
That's
you don't,
true.
yeah.
That is true. Yeah. And it's just sort
Here's
of
a
Special.
weird question for
sort
you,
of a
Jack.
word of endearment.
This isn't
anyway.
sexual. This is not a sexual one. You could pick anyone in the community, and that includes like obscure people, like like a Diabetes J. Which one would you rather be related to?
What?
So which member of the community? Which
He's
member of the
still gonna say-
community would you rather be like a brother to?
Which member would I want to be a brother to? So Diabetes J, Gravy Titties, and then who are the other ones?
No, anyone. Anyone. You could pick us. You could pick Joe, Sammy, anyone.
Who'd I rather be a brother to?
Don't pick me because I don't.
No, I wasn't
You'll
gonna
see.
pick you. I wasn't gonna pick you anyway.
Good.
Maybe Sammy, just so I could take the piss out of him, saying digestives, a British cup of tea, like
Also, if you pick
got
Sammy,
it.
he will beat you up because he is an older sibling.
Well,
Piss now. On
I
camera.
see that fat piece of shit try, but
You can't attack him back. He's
Well,
disabled. That's
well, no, I'm not attacking him because he's whatever. I remember. No, do you remember years ago? I mean, this is years ago now, but it doesn't matter. But I was the only friend he had left, and I was doing I think I was doing a cast at the time with Ollie or something, and he kept ringing me because he dropped you, Louis, I think he dropped Brandon, and maybe I don't know if James was around at that time. Maybe he was. He dropped James. Well, he definitely dropped Connor.
He dropped you before he dropped me.
No, he
He dropped you way before he dropped me.
Well, no. He dropped all of you, and then he did that.
He's
Cast,
just like, why do we? Say, why would
No, I was the only one left. He did. No, he did that cast. What was it? I know who my real friends are, and I think I joined Joe's cast like briefly, and I didn't say anything. Then I left, and then afterwards he blocked me. So like the last time, I can't even remember the last time I spoke to him, but I do remember he tried to like talk to me in a call when you, Connor, and whatever his name were gone. But that was like what 2015, like 10 years ago now. So
all I'll say is Sammy Carter's
Yeah.
the biggest cunt in the community. The biggest cunt.
he is, yeah, because I
Yeah.
didn't even like say like I went on Joe's cast briefly. I left. I didn't say anything, but then he must have thought, oh, Jack's talking to Matrix Lord now, so I won't talk to him. And it's just like, well, I didn't, I was the only one who like stuck, by him at that point. But I mean, I did join Joe's cast briefly, so I probably am being a bit of a hypocrite there. But I mean, he hasn't gone on Joe's show in years, and no offense, I mean, Joe probably already knows anyway. But Sammy's never coming back. Sammy's never.
What we'll do
was his
is,
first
I know
one.
it's too short notice for you to, because it's for my 30th birthday bash. Everyone's coming to Manchester.
Yeah.
What we'll do is, because it's too short notice for you, next time we do something, we'll get on the ferry to Northern Ireland because you have a phobia of leaving Northern Ireland, it seems.
It's not that I don't have the money. I don't have the money, honestly.
I know you don't have a phobia because you go to Bristol to see family, don't you? So I know it's not that. We'll come over at some point, yeah?
Yeah, if
Be
you
fun.
want, yeah.
Be fun. I am going to ring my nan now, checking her again. It's an old cat, don't worry about it. It's sad, isn't it?
Did your cat actually pass away? I am sorry. Your nan's cat. I'm sorry about that.
No, not my cat. Mikey's fine. Her cat, Simba.
Yeah. Well, sorry to hear about that, man. That sucks. My cat
It does
passed
stop, but it
away.
was an old cat. Really
Yeah.
old.
Same happened to my cat last year. Passed away. I think it was like it had a bit of trauma, because we had to take it from my mum's old house and then put it in our house in Lisburn, and then it passed away, and then I had to bury it.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is
I like
sad,
it.
but I think
But
it had a touch
I'll
of the dementia. But
yeah, when they get old, yeah. I'll go ring her and check on her then. But yeah, we'll talk in a bit, yeah?
yeah, and I was just gonna ask you one question before you leave.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead, because I'm gonna go ring her.
do you think that they're ever gonna bring it back then, or do you think that's it gone for 6, 7 years,
Doctor
or
Who?
Doctor Who is it actually gone on hiatus for 6 years, or
The BBC will bring it back, but it'll be a few years, yeah.
yeah,
The BBC will never let it die. It depends on what stupid contract they signed with Bad Wolf Studios, because Bad Wolf Studios has full creative direction. Whatever, as long as they're not involved, I'll watch it. If they're involved again, like they're still involved, I won't watch it. I am now doing exactly what you did when Jodie was announced. I am boycotting it completely.
yeah,
It's just dog shit. It's dog shit writing. Utter dog shit. You can't have a 60-odd minute episode with Omega returning and have 42 minutes, yes, I've counted, dedicated to a baby nobody cares about, over 1 minute 30 seconds over Omega. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's ridiculous. Pile of dog shit. Also,
yeah,
Omega can't come into this universe anyway. That's already stated. It's the antimatter and matter universe. He can't do it. It's been stated twice in both the classic stories. He cannot return to this universe. He can't. He needs a stable body. So when he comes in his own body, that's just a plot hole, and a plot hole I'm not going to accept.
yeah.
If he
But
came in his own body, it was explained in the Three Doctors and the Arc Infinity. He can't, can he? He literally can't. The universe would explode.
yeah, well, I'm adding
Stupid,
Louis back in. I'm trying to add him back in. Here he is.
Right. Oh my! Right, I'm gonna go over ring man, okay? I'll
Alright,
touch again.
probably want to wrap this up in a sec. Bro, you want to say anything? Oh, it's just me at the moment. I think I'll answer a few questions from Jared and then just call it a day. Because I mean, it's just me here. So I like doing a prime with more than one person. Who would I have liked to seen? Oh, I'll do it back in. Hey, bro.
Oh, thank God I'm allowed back in. Why did you kick me out?
No, bro, you left.
No, you kicked me out. It said you've been removed from the chat.
Oh, did I actually? I must have. No, I'm being honest. If I actually did that, it must have been by accident.
No, I'm being honest. I'm not having a go at you. I'm not, it's all cool.
All right.
Can we just stay for 2 minutes?
What? Sorry. Make it.
I said just stay on for like 2
You
minutes.
wrap this up in 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, just I've got to go to the shop, so I want to walk to the shop.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway.
I'll get my people to say hello.
Yeah. So.
Do you regret that hatred?
Sorry, you're a bit faint.
So I'm walking to the shop.
All right. Well, I'll probably just end
George
it now.
Back, what do you think about him?
Yeah, I think he's a piece of scum. I really don't like him. But yeah, I'm being honest. I can't talk about that. But it'd be nice if Joe was in this cast as well. I haven't spoken to Joe in ages. But...
No,
Sorry?
I said George. George Back. I said George Back.
What about
What
him?
do you think of George Back?
I think
What
he's
do
a
you
cunt.
think about him?
I think he's a cunt. I just said it. I think he's a cunt. He's a dickhead.
And I agree with that. I agree. What do you think about what he did to Brewy?
No, that is disgusting. Yeah. Well, he broke up. I mean, I thought it was a piss take for years and years, but they actually Louis and Brandon were in a relationship there, from what I heard from Maya.
It's everything.
And yeah, he broke up Brewy, and Brandon, I think he had a trans girlfriend. Now he's back with George, and I mean I've always said this: George, he stabbed Brewy in the back, and he's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's scum of the earth. Yeah.
Well, his dad now follows him on Facebook, so it's very weird.
Yeah. But I mean, I can hear you're in the shop, so maybe just time to end this.
No, don't end it. It's 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
I've got something else to say. I've got an announcement to say anyway.
Bro's your PIN code 212?
No,
Well, no, it's 4
26,
digits anyway, so it's 4 digits, so it can't be 212. No, I'm joking.
It's 26.
Cheers, I also think that TARDIS zone is a piece of shit from what I saw. I haven't been watching Joe's channel, but he was like trolling Joe's channel and all that.
Sorry, I haven't got AIDS. I'm just coughing. No, TARDIS zone is what I call it because I'm sorry, I'm not being racist, but him and you and George give Owen such a bad name. Do you agree?
Sorry, you're a bit faint there.
No, I said they give such bad names to Irish people. Do you agree?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, they do. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's why the English one.
I heard. Well, I mean, I can't really talk because of this police investigation, but there was like something about. Well, I'll get into it maybe later on when I can talk about it, but yeah.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ, that was stressful.
Yeah. How close is your shop? Like 5 minutes away? Awkward silence. One of your cats had to be put down 2 years ago. Sorry about that, Jared. Would it be funny if Dalek? What? Sorry.
Can you read these? Can you read the comments out because I can't see them?
Yeah, I was just it was just saying thoughts on the pronouns bit in the Star Beast. You there? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you now. Go on. Bro,
Someone
I can
just
hear
asked.
you.
Yeah, he said thoughts on the Jared asked thoughts on the pronouns bit in Star Beast. Bro? Bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What's your thoughts on the pronouns?
I said it was stupid.
Stupid. Oh, fair enough. Just thought it was preachy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was. It was like really over the top.
Yeah, it was.
What did you think?
I thought it was just like, okay, Rose is trans, whatever. It's like, who cares? She seems like I mean, I did like how they were talking about her, like, being bullied and all for being trans. Like that was that interesting he shed light on that topic, but at the same time, it's like, why did you have to have like the doctor, like, you know, the slip of the tongue? She's like, did you just call him by the wrong pronouns? I was just like, why are you preaching to the audience, Russell? It's like, you know, cringy. It was cringy, but yeah. But as for Doctor Who, I think, yeah, maybe Louis keeps leaving. I think it's time to end this. If it's on hiatus for the next 6 years, then that's shit. But at the same time, I haven't been watching it. I've been boycotting it the past 8 years. Really, it's all PC woke crap to me now, and I'd rather just watch other TV shows which have been doing other films, sort of doing other things in my life. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I have to say, really. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up and see y'all. Take care. Bye for now. And yeah, as for George Back, I can't go into that, but he is scum. And yeah, and Noel, you're scum. And Joe, hope you're doing well. I'm not dead, but yeah, there is some truth to what Louis was saying. Like but I can't really go into that now. I actually did genuinely get robbed by a burglar on the 17th of June, and it was connected to George Back, but I'll get into that at some point. And that's not me taking the piss; that's actually me being dead serious. But George is scum, and that's all I'll say for now. And it was nice to have Louis on. Nice to have Jared asking a few questions, and we'll be back next time. Maybe not for Doctor Who, but another subject. Maybe do a Prime U on what's the real EastEnders, East London or East Belfast. I think we were talking about that in the last Prime U that we did. Or we could do East New York. Maybe get Joe in, which is the toughest out of those cities. But yeah, all right. Take care. Bye for now.